Hey everyone, it's Momentary Flux. Welcome back to Factorio. We are on version 17.32. Today, the plan is to get yellow science going finally. We've got most of the ingredients. We've got blue cards now. We have flying robot frames. And we just need low density structures, which are being researched right now. Just want to check on a couple of things. I'm going to make my way up to the rail area. One of the things that I wanted to do, I mentioned a couple episodes ago, was to get some rail signals going on our train tracks so that we can expand out to more than just one train sooner or later. So I have some rail signals. I only have 5. I mean, before I run all the way up here and start putting those down, let's make sure that I can make some more. Yeah, let's make a bunch. Let's get those started. And I guess I could just start basically anywhere. So our train system is clockwise. So we're going to have to place these on the inside. So let's just start doing it. We've got a rail there. I wonder if I could just do that and just... Nah. I was thinking that maybe that these stops count for signals themselves, but I guess not. Let's just go around this way. We'll go around our loop. We'll get this loop done first. I'm just going to drop one here. And let's put one more here. I'm going to put less signals once we get sort of away from the base, but I need to put some in here. Okay, so I just keep an eye on where the train's coming. You don't want it to merge here without having some signals. So, like if a train's coming this way, you want one of these to stop until they get past this one, and we'll just keep going around like that until we get it all solved. So the same kind of opposite here. Don't want things to merge wrong. Merging in this way. Just keep adding a couple. Like I said, normally I would space these out a bit more, but since this is going to be our most heavily trafficked area, I'm putting in lots of signals. Okay, so we have the trains coming through here. We don't want any more to, like, let's see here. Do we want them to come through? Nah, I want them to wait probably. We can always modify that later. Okay, perfect. So low density structures are done. And then finally we can get yellow science being researched. Let's put some signals in here. This is going to be a critical signal right there. So they come through here, they go down, they find a parking spot. As soon as they get past here, they want it to clear out. Let's just put these all along here. And then we'll come back for the inner ones. Let's go for the center here, the center of the curve on each of these. Yeah, this is just some busy work, something I wanted to take care of before I forget about it. And once the things get clear here, we can do this. And there's probably going to be some more parking spots eventually, but for now, I think this is more than enough. Okay. So this is our whole inner loop now has been signaled. Let's just run up here, because right now, if you look at where these signals are, this signal and this signal are controlling this entire loop. So let's put a few more in case we want to branch off somewhere. I'm thinking maybe where power poles are for now. Maybe every second power pole. How's that sound? That sounds better to me. Don't want to go overkill with these. I think that's good enough. I think that's good for rail signals. Okay, let's head back down, and we are going to do the low density structures. Let everything keep going while we're on our way. So the whole point is, I haven't mentioned it recently, so I might as well re-mention it. The whole point of getting that the yellow science going as quickly as we can is so that we can get the request chests for the logistics robots, and that will complete everything that we need to sort of automate production with robotics, which is going to greatly simplify what we're doing here. And we're getting to the point where it's basically kind of impractical to use conveyor belts for everything anymore, because unless now there's a couple different ways you could do this. Okay, let me get that right straight out. I could have made this bus a lot wider, and we could sort of bring things down like batteries, stone bricks. We could have done a lot of that where we just focus on conveyor belts and we try to keep the logistics robots to a minimum. But then there's the other way, which is you do what you can with the conveyor belts, but eventually you're going to switch over to a logistics robot based system and use conveyor belts where it's convenient. And that's sort of what I'm going for here. I'm not going for any sort of like conveyor belt purity, or trying to prove some point with conveyor belts. I definitely want to use logistics robots. So with that in mind, in fact, we'll be probably redesigning the entire factory at some point, where basically we get enough power and enough robots that we can almost do everything with logistics robots. That's sort of the end game that I'm looking toward. All right. So in order to achieve that goal, we need low density structures. So let's take a look here. We finally can build them. What do they need? Copper, steel, and plastic. Okay. And they also need to have, we also are going to need to assemble 500 yellow science. Okay. And once we get the 500 yellow science to get the logistics network completed, in fact, let's see if we can get that started, or take a look at it rather. So then we can build the provider chests, requester chests. That's the one we really need, the blue one here. So we need to build 500 of these yellow science along with all the other science types. We can get this, and then we can start to use the requester chests to take over for us carrying things around. So we're going to basically build all three parts. I'm not going to assemble them with conveyor belts. I'm going to drop the stuff manually into the science labs until we get this this technology. But we're going to have everything built, and we're going to assemble them in some assemblers, and then take from the assemblers, put them into the labs, and finish this technology. And then as soon as we're done with that technology, then the robots can take over that job for me, and everything will be great. So let's see here. We need plastic coming in. We need, let's double check here, plastic, copper, and steel. So let's put copper here and steel here. And let's line this up here. Now keep in mind that this coal patch is eventually going to be gone. So we will be able to extend our bus out a little bit as far as we want, basically. But this is about as far as I'm going to bring it for now. Okay, so if this is steel, I don't have to worry about splitting things off after here. This is going to be plastic. I need to get some more undergrounds going. Okay, so plastic, let's say plastic comes through here. I can just cut across there because I'm not worried about that stuff anymore. And we need to underground the coal. There we go. So plastic, and then our last thing is just copper. We'll just put a splitter on, a merging splitter here. We'll extend these on down a bit because we definitely do need to make quite a few of these. These low density structures take a while to build, so let's just spam out a few more of these. Build a few more. Let's copy that over. Okay, so we just need a bunch of inputs, and then finally the belt at the bottom will be our output. I think in 6 will probably be enough. So 2 more. And we'll just drop in all of our inserters. And then we'll want outputs, and we're going to need a belt for that, and a collection box. And we want this kind of collection box. So we're going to need a long inserter, and it looks like I'm going to overshoot. No problem. Just move that box. And we're out of the logistics range. What do I need? Looks like I need some more iron. Yeah, we must barely, yeah, we're just like 1-2 squares out of the logistics range. But we can fix it. We can fix that. We'll just add another one. Yeah, like I was saying before, you know, the factories are basically something that you end up redesigning quite a lot. And I consider this that we've built so far factory like 1.0. You know, this is basically a conveyor belt factory. And this is about the end of the conveyor belts as we know them. They're going to be used for they're going to have a different purpose from here on out, if you will. Okay, cool. Low density structures are being made. I think I'm going to limit that to 2 lines. If I can remember right, yeah, low density structure. Actually, let's not limit this box. There's only 10 per stack, so that means that there's 100 across, which means that there's 480 or whatever. So let's just not limit that. What's this? Construction robots. What? Oh. I didn't notice that we had an attack. Interesting. Okay, well let's beef up our if I have some gun turrets here. So if that's where they're coming through, looks like they might have slipped through here. Let's beef this up a little bit. How many bullets do these have anywhere? I know that when I came down here originally and did this, I was kind of struggling for bullets, but I'm not struggling anymore for bullets. Okay, we've got yellow science, so we need the final key to this puzzle. Yellow science. All right. So while yellow science is being worked on, one of the things I definitely want to do is let me make some more of these provider chests, and let's go through and just get everything into the logistics system that we can. Starting here. This way that not only will I be able to request them personally, but when we do get logistics in place, that the robots will be able to pick up what they need. Here's a good example. In fact, I need some more assembled machines, so let me pick those up now. What else? So this is green science. We got pipes, that will be handy. Green circuit cards, also handy. Yellow ammo. I don't really need to put yellow ammo in there. Let's make some more. Let's make some more roboports. I'm a little worried. Roboports take a lot of power. It looks like, oh yes, we are struggling on power. Actually, you know what? The logistics system needs the yellow science, and I haven't made any yet. So it doesn't make sense to do that. But what I do want to do is I want to do uranium processing. Is that right? Yes. Uranium processing. Let's get that started. Then I want to research nuclear power, but not necessarily for nuclear power. I want to research it for the steam turbines. So we'll get working towards that. I'm gonna need to make 500 yellow science. There's no point in researching yellow science when it can't do anything. How many okay, so we're still stuck at 55 robots. I'm gonna have to check on that. Let me finish what I was doing. I get so easily distracted in this game. I'm sure everybody has the same issue. You're pulled in so many directions. I suppose I'll let these guys catch up with me. You know what? Just so I can get them to stop following me around quite so much. Let me just grab the stuff. That consumes an enormous amount of power, having the robots doing everything for you. So I need to keep that a little bit to a minimum until I can get some more power. Why isn't this one collecting? Oh, it's missing one of the. It's missing an insert. Okay, let's get some ingredients and start making some of these yellow. Oh, this finally finished, thankfully. I want to see this operate. So here's some robot frames. They are going into here. Okay, so I'm looking at the logistics robots numbers on the right. So 57 out of 57 are available. And I have this condition set up here on this inserter that if the available logistics robots are less than 100, that it will continue to add more to the mix. Okay? So when we get to 100, if none are being used, it'll stop. And this box will start to fill up with robots. In fact, let's put a limit on this. And let's do the same for the construction robots. So then if you have, like, say, all the robots run out and start to collect something, and the left number, the available robots, drops below 100, it will just start grabbing them from this box and throwing them into the system to try to basically to catch up. And so what I have here is I've got 200 robots. I don't want it to just continue to add more and more robots all at once. So I'm going to limit it to maybe 200 at a time. But as you can see, the number is creeping up. We're at 69 robots. But I'm going to have to put an end to that because I need these. So let's see here. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. If I grab all of these, do I space my inventory? If I grab all of these, that will be enough flying robot frames to complete 500 yellow science. So let's grab all of the blue cards. So 219 of those. And how many of these do we have? Not enough. 90. I grabbed 90. So let's make all of these science that we can. And and then I'll figure out what's missing. Oh, dang. So I'm looking at this. Oh, it takes 3 low density structures for each science. Oh, that's terrible. 2 blues and 1 robot frame. But how many does it make? It makes 3 though. So I guess I don't need all of those flying robot frames. I only need 1/3 of them. So let's put a bunch back in the system. Let's put that many back. Okay. So that's cool. So it makes 3 per... Every time you make one, it makes 3. So that's helpful. Although I can see that we're gonna probably need more low density structures. So let's blueprint this. And let's extend this out a bit. Let's do that many. I should have enough ingredients. If I don't, it'll let me know. I'm missing belts. Let's request some belts. Ooh, 200. Let's request 200 belts. Now, am I in the logistics area? Not quite. So if I stand here and I hover over this, you can see that all the robots, all 73 current logistics robots, are on their way picking up belts. Now again, this is probably sucking down on my power, but that's alright. Uh-oh, we're under attack. One turret is being damaged. Do we have any walls? I don't have any on me. I know we're building them. Where are all the robots? Alright, let's go get it. Oh, there they are. They're so slow. Yeah. That's alright, though. Okay, so how many do I have? I have 55. That'll be enough just to finish our project. The problem is I can't really make them because I'm busy. I'm busy creating yellow science. So we'll just have to rely on the robots. Yeah, our power is basically maxing out right now. But we'll take care of that soon. Looks like uranium processing is edging towards being done. And then we have one more technology where we get steam turbines. And the reason why I want steam turbines is because they're a little bit better than steam engines, even if you just run them straight off of boilers. Oh, I better get back in the logistics area. They're a little bit better, and they don't create as much pollution. So it'll be useful to have those. Alright, I'm just waiting on those robots to bring me some more. I'm going to go get some more belts. Wow, what's up with the copper? Now that we're making blue cards and all that, copper is drastically thinner. That's something to take a look at too. Yeah, I mean, I need to anyway while I'm waiting for this stuff to build. Did I make another robo? I need a couple more robo ports as well. So red cards. Yeah, well, let's have to wait on that. Now I have enough belts that these are gonna go park themselves good. So I've got 2 copper being built, or excuse me, two columns of copper. Do we have advanced? We don't have it. We don't have electric stoves yet either. I'm thinking I should probably build another copper. What is this? Wooden chest. Let's make a storage chest. Well, actually, what I really should do is I should make some more logistics roboports. So many things to do. Alright, everywhere I go, I'm seeing like signs of things that I need to make. Let's just concentrate on one thing at a time. Let's finish. Let's finish the damn low density structures. So that it stop blinking at least. Okay, uranium processing is done. Now this is going to take a while. This is 800. So hopefully by the time that this is done, we'll be able to maybe have enough yellow science created that we can start researching. Logistics network. Now, I'm going to grab these red cards so that I can make more roboports. And we'll put those in the queue after we get this batch done. So how are we doing on these structures? Let's just grab them all. Let's queue up some more yellow science. Now each of these, like I said, makes 3, so that's good. Do I need more blue cards? I still have blue cards, but let's grab the rest. Okay. I'm debating whether or not I want to make another oven column for smelting copper right now, or if I want to wait for advanced materials. Uh-oh, we're under attack. Let me get some. I'm gonna go get some walls. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some walls and some bullets. I'm gonna shore up our defenses while we're waiting for some of this stuff to build. I mean, that's a good thing to do. I don't know. Let's just grab all the bullets. That's a good thing to do. We're gonna need to do more of that. Okay, here's walls. Are we collecting walls? These are walls, right? Yeah. We're not collecting walls, but we should be collecting walls. So let's make sure we're collecting them. And let's limit the walls to, say, I can't imagine needing more than like 1,000 walls at once. And let's just run down this, grab a bunch. All right, 150 walls should be enough for what I have right now. Let's grab some more. Let's grab all that stuff, and we'll head down. And do I have turrets? Yeah, everything. My all of my creation is backed up right now, so I can't really make anything more. I have to wait. I mean, I could cancel all that stuff, but I don't want to. Come on, little guy, fix that. So it looks like they're coming through here. There's a couple of gaps in the in these ledges that if I put some walls there, double it up, then the guns will have a better chance to destroy them. They'll get stuck on these walls, and then the guns will shoot them. So let's move these down into this gap. Hopefully I won't get attacked while I'm trying to do this. And we'll fill them up with lots of bullets. How's it look over here? Okay, there's another gap here, another gap there. Oh, there they went. Yep. So let's fill in these gaps. And if I have enough, I'll double wall this. Oops, I'll leave myself a little way to get through. And zoom too far out, it's kind of hard to tell what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, that ought to keep them at bay there. Do I have any more? How many walls do I have left? I've got 50 walls left. This is a nice little choke point here. They're going to have difficulty getting through. But over here is a different story. So let's just extend this wall from here, I think. And from here. And I don't quite have enough walls to finish this off, but I can move my I can move my turrets down so that they can defend the walls a little bit easier. Now they're more likely to come through on an edge than in the middle, so I'm going to bias these a little bit, and they'll probably come through here. Let's put one there so that it can catch up here if I need to. And let's just dump 100 in each of these. Nice even number. There we go. Alright, so that's going to help a little bit. I'll have to make a journey out to see where they're coming from eventually, but I'm more into getting this stuff done around the base than going out looking for, going on a bug hunt, if you will. Okay. So we've got 90. I'm getting there. It's not going to take too long. I mean, I still got plenty of stuff I can do in the meantime. I'm just fixing things up. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to make some more copper. I mean, that's going to slow us down. So let me cancel the science. Oh, full inventory. I think I need some stone. Or, I can make some steel furnaces. Let's make some steel furnaces. Cancel these guys. Yeah, those low density structures. Ooh. I guess I dumped them. I guess it just dumps it on the ground. Interesting. Let's put this coal into our trash. What else can I put in the trash? Wow, I've got so many inserters. I don't need these kinds of chests anymore. This stuff up before I forget it. Alright, I'm full again. I can't even put a chest down because it's full. Just for now, we'll put some of this stuff in here. Okay. So I'm trying to build some steel ovens. Okay, so I've got 20 being queued up. I've got 3 in my inventory. That should be enough. As long as I don't forget about that stuff, we're good. You know, I'm looking at the time here, and I'm realizing that I'm about the time where I need to end this episode. So I'll add that stuff to my list, and next time we play, we will work on increasing the copper output. We don't have a problem with the ore. We just have a problem with how much smelting we're doing. And then we will continue to work on nuclear power, and we will finally, as soon as we get 500 of these guys, we will have our complete full logistics network. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.